It's time for and we've got time for a quick pregame report.
Kevin, thanks.
GA, thanks a lot. Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and play the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's KD in at the 4 spot. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered at the point guard position in particular. Much more scoring expected than in decades past.
I think guys have the green light, Kevin, to fire away at the first available opportunity. The offense isn't taught the same way with orchestrators at the point guard position. Now guys are looking to be overly aggressive with their scoring prowess and to try to make plays sometimes feels secondary.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry gets the bucket.
Steph Curry is a brilliant offensive basketball player. The D backs up, and he just shoots that one off the dribble.
Harden the pass to KD. Off target with his 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 4-point game. Wiseman no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Harris finds Harden. And here is KD. It's stolen by Curry. To the paint. Here's Green. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And a again, it's the Warriors missing. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. No good from Durant. Here's Golden State now. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. Durant kicks to Irving. Harden the pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And James Harden with the three.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now here's Curry inside. The pass to Thompson. And it's Wiseman at the elbow. Here's Curry. That one misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. On the wing, Irving fires from deep. Green with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Wiggins drives in. Got that one up quick.
Now, Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
On the wing, Irving. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. No good from Irving. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Passes it to Harden. Back to KD. On the wing, Irving. With 1 on the clock, Jordan. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator in his own right. Who holds you to the highest standard?
Oh, my wife, for sure. No, never ever want to disappoint her. She shoots it to me straight. That's the biggest thing, whether I play well or not. I don't get too big of a head, or I don't.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career. But you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, down low. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Stolen by Thompson.
Tremendous low post defense there. Heads up, ready to react with an eye on his man and the ball.
KD with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Jordan, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
That That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Harden.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Harden. Here's Durant. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Curry with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. .141 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Wiseman. Wiggins kicks to Green. Curry outside. Here's Wiseman. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Wiseman's got 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Jordan got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The score now all even. 5 points in the game.
Love it. KD firing away right now. Has the confidence and the touch and buries those triples. Sometimes it comes in bunches.
Curry finds Thompson. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. .27 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. It's stolen by Wiseman. Moving against Thompson. Outside, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And both free throws good for Green. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thompson inside the line, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors ahead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47.
And that's a wrap for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harden in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's stolen by Wiseman. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Here's KD. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Nets trail by 4. Irving dishes to Harden. Back to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
I think he just has a great feel for what the defender is thinking. Durant using the up fake there to draw the foul.
First free throw is good. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Griffin passes to Harden. Griffin kicks to Irving. Outside Durant in the corner. Harden. Durant dishes to Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Clock is at 3. Misses off the right iron. The Warriors lead it.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos. He started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Thompson outside. He kicks it to Wiseman. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
3 on 3. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Jordan over Wiseman. Nets passing it around. Here's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Griffin always plays hard in the paint. He knows he's going to have to stay gritty.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Thompson with the bucket.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Harden. KD on the wing. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Outside, Green. Thompson in the corner. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Thompson.
And Kyrie went directly into contact that time, throwing his body at the defense.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
In transition, here come the Nets. Durant up top, guarded by Curry. Jordan's shot is off. Thompson outside on the wing. And the shot is long.
That's just all effort from Klay Thompson. Getting up into his man, that's just tenacious D.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiseman in at the center position. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside, KD. It's deflected. Down low, here's Thompson. Lets it go. Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. Shoots. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Nobody near Irving. No good with the triple. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Thompson for the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. It's Harden with the drive. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Trying to get open is Thompson.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Top of the key, Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Curry outside. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. And finished off by Petey.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
To the paint, Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Durant in the corner. And the layup is good. Durant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Thompson for the triple. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Harden shutting it down.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the triple. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. And the Warriors lead by 3. And the pass to Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Thompson with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Thompson dishes to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. Curry passes to Green. Out to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Over Irving. It's good.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Kicks it out to Harden. Nets passing it around for 3. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Curry outside. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, James Wiseman.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, David, thanks. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Like my name was Christoph when I lift off. Got you Afro bang in the Hall of Fame, and I love this game till I dip. Yeah. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Yeah. Side hustling on the baseline. Nah, we can never waste time. Nah, won't stop till the game mine. We gon' pull up when it's game time. Side hustling on the baseline. We don't waste time. No, we don't waste. Okay. Ballin', 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 ballin'. Now we ballin'. Hey, big dough hanging out the window. Hey, hey, up ballin' with my kid. Hey, hey.
Livestock select.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between. Here are the start. For Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Out to Thompson, the tray, rebounded by the Nets. Here is Harden, and Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. Curry passes to Thompson. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Now, here is Harden. Passes to KD.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Thompson throws it down.
And if you're Curry's teammate, this is what you have to do. Take advantage of the defender reacting to him. I mean, he'll find you if you're open.
Harden outside. Durant in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's KD. Great D that time from Green.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Harden. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Wiseman, and good that time. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to compete.
Here's Curry. Thompson in the corner. No good on the triple.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
This one for three. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Perfect shooting form. Something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
Outside for KD. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got 7 points.
A good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
Curry passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors ahead, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an...
How can we be the best version of ourselves? And
well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Outside for Durant. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. There's the three. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Nets passing it around. They get the rebound. Pass to Claxton. A second chance effort. And another shot. Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
That one misses.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Thompson from long range. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Pass to Claxton. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Another miss by Harden.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it. The most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Thompson inside the line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 10 points.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trick.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Wiggins with some nice D.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Wiseman. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Jordan. Out to KD. to the middle, stolen by Thompson. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Warriors leading by 3. Curry kicks to Wiseman. Wiggins outside. The feed to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got his first points of the game.
And you see the recognition.
Wow, hammering it in!
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Here's Wiseman. The rebound by the Nets. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Inside. Here's Green. Plays it up and banks it in.
Amazing sense for how to score inside. Green doesn't settle. Good at staying aggressive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is nasty.
The 3 from Harden, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so we wrap up the first half. Warriors lead by 6. It's time now to go. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the... For most of the past decade, Shaq, the Warriors have drafted near the end of each round, yet they've done a great job of uncovering gems.
Yeah, Draymond.
And that's a wrap with the third.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Griffin hits them both. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Irving dishes to Harris. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Let's keep it alive. Kicks it out to Harden. KD passes to Harden. Harden draws the double. On the wing, Harris. 3 on the clock. Goes back up. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. To the inside. Thompson against Irving. Back to Curry. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Irving's pump fake is dangerous. You got to stay down on him. When you jump, he goes right into the defender.
It's his first trip to the line. And so Irving nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Curry outside. And Irving pulls it down. Inside, here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Warriors leading by 3. Down low. Green kicks to Wiggins. They kick it out to Green. And the foul on Joe Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Curry. 8 points for him. To the paint. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harden can't hit. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The pass to Wiseman. Outside for Curry. Wiseman with the ball. Griffin's there. Wiseman with the bucket. Wiseman's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever. He possesses an unending supply of energy. We've seen it over the years. Griffin is awesome at hitting the boards with force.
Curry can't get it to go.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Harden, that's good.
The Harden's strength is part of what makes him special. Able to score through all kinds of contact.
Right side, Green. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joe Harris. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 31 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Harden the pass to KD. He feeds it to Griffin. Stolen by Thompson.
I wonder what happened to the guy who had only 1 turnover in the first half. I mean, now his total's way up there.
Shoots the 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, I see what he was going for. It was a gamble on his part, but then you've got to live with the results.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. To the middle. Griffin dishes to Jordan. Outside for Griffin to tie it up. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way. Thompson finds Green. On the wing, Wiggins. And Curry has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they're gonna have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
Pulls up on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Nets trail by 6. Griffin attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
You can't forget about Griffin's penetrating ability. When he does, the defense has to compromise by fouling.
And the second free throw, good. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Now Curry. Out to Thompson. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Gets the look he wants and still no look. Tough night for him.
And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Green slams it in.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Nets trail by 7. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his 5th foul. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Warriors. Just over 1.5 minutes played here in the fourth. Durant finds Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Right side, Kevin Durant. Shot clock at 5. Griffin passes to Harden, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Harden against Bazemore. On the wing, Green. Thompson looking for an opening. Timeout called the Warriors. They're ahead by 7. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Steph Curry.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. But one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Irving. Out to KD. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Nets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never have to deal with it.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, and what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
Their superior ball handling, 1 at 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And here's Harden for 3, sinks the triple.
Taking control of the tempo. I mean, Harden won't let the other team turn their last 3 into a run.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Thompson in the corner. His three-pointers off the mark. Durant just inside the line, and it falls.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. The Nets off the tip. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot.
Well, that was a quick. Foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
It's Harden with the drive. The wide open look for Durant. The baseline J off the mark. And it's the Warriors ball. Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. And then jammed down as it goes right over Blake Griffin. Spectacular
spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Harden, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden,
Arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Nets have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. KD looking around, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes the first. Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin, and Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Harris. And so Durant nails them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Pass to Claxton, kicks it out to Harden. Back to KD. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves the 9 shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Thompson dishes to Kerr. Back to Thompson. To the paint. Green left side. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Outside, KD. In the corner, Irving with it. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Wiggins just staying with it, refusing to let the defense get the better of him there.
Irving passes to Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Curry against Irving. Here's Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden finds Irving. It's stolen by Green. 3 on 3. Curry against Irving. Thompson right side. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely.
And, you know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
Curry passes to Green from 6 away. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Passes it to Irving. The Warriors pull it in. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Thompson for the triple. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's an assassin from long range. With his size and quick release, coupled with the consistency, Thompson is a very hard man to guard beyond the arc.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, and earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone he's known.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him using his big body.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the 2nd quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. He's out there with Harden. Durant is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Outside, Green. That's tipped. Curry against Durant. Irving dishes to Durant. Jordan inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Green. The rebound by the Nets.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stolen away. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Curry looking around. On the wing, Green. Thompson, high post. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Curry against Irving. Back to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got his first points in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Left side, Jordan. The 3. But they'll get another chance. Curry passes to Wiseman. Wiggins outside. Wiseman kicks to Thompson. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That free throw good from Thompson. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And he nails the 3rd.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
It's Harden with the drive.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb at just knifing inside and forcing the defense to whack it.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Green. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside Irving, shoots over Curry, and a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from James Harden.
And you know, the thing about Harden, crafty in the paint, he really finds angles and avenues to get the shots he wants when you don't think there's any angle or avenue to find.
Wiseman with the ball. He's against Jordan, and he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 11 points.
And this is Thompson's game. A lights-out shooter from basically anywhere on the floor.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Inside, Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Curry against Irving. The shot by Curry, no good. Nets trailed by 4. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Down low, Green. Jordan with the rebound. And for the Nets, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Irving misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Thompson dishes to Wiseman. Curry on the wing. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Durant attacking. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. On its way from Curry for 2. Out to Thompson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside for Griffin. Right side, Kevin Durant. And they double up Jordan. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. KD with the bucket.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Pass to Wiseman. And they get it. Green kicks to Thompson. And Griffin sends it back. The drive by Jordan comes up empty down low. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Warriors trail by 3. Now the pass to Wiseman. Green, the pass to Thompson. Griffin with the steal. Here's Irving. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. The open shot, Durant. .32 seconds left here in the third quarter.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Outside for Curry. Pass to Wiseman. They need this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden kicks to Durant. The feed now to Jordan. And a wide open look for Irving. Misses the shot. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Nets. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nets leading by 4, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That one a little long. Stolen by Thompson. He feeds it to Green. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Up top, Durant. Guarded by Kerr. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Irving kicks to Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Oh, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Curry passes to Green. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Wiseman kicks to Curry. Hands it from downtown.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Outside Griffin. Harden the pass to Jordan. To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Thompson from long range. But they recover it. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. No good there. Great tee that time from Green. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Green the pass to Thompson. Outside Curry. To take the lead. Brooklyn with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. And then Durant with the dunk.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. There's 49 seconds left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Brooklyn with the ball. 3-point lead. Feeds it to Griffin. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
Major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, Jay. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch.
It's Curry outside. And again, no good by Golden State.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Passes it to Thompson. Looking to end the run. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
You know, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And you'll never see Draymond shrink away from the big moments. There is no lack of confidence in that young man.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under
Since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Rest in peace to the Mamba and baby GG. Still remember where I was standing after the 3-3. Fro was lined up yelling Kobe, but playing Pee-wee. Well, you know that shoot the freebie right after they tear Achilles. Number 8 was crazy, but 24 was scary. Respect his name and else he might show up as Won't forget the things he mentioned, how to get a Larry. Whatever necessary, he tried to help prepare me. They tell us never look in the eyes of a I did it out respect for the greatest at Staples Center. The closest thing to MJ, and no, I ain't talking Thriller. It ain't an iron team, but a me in it. Please remember being.
Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Ever since a young boy, I've been getting buckets. Pull it back, Kobe. Pull it back, Kobe. Swish. I don't even gotta look. I take the shot in here. Swish. I don't even touch the rim. When I pull up, it's just swish. Backboard wet. Only thing I know is swish. Pull it back, Kobe.
Shot clock and it's getting late. Crossover, then hesitate. Skate by him like a figure 8. Whoever left, dunk bait. Give me the ball, can't wait.
There below is Barton. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar.
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the back. For Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Harden the pass to Griffin. It's good.
How about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Lillard with it, picked up by Harris. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Brooklyn. Lillard outside. Powell for 3. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Now McCollum, James Harden missing on the 3. Inside, Griffin with the steal. Irving against Lillard. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now, here is Harden. Nurkic with the block. And he gets it back. Harden, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
McCollum, no good. Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to. Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Irving. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Second shot opportunity, and it's rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 5. It's McCollum with the drive. Nurkic kicks to Powell. The three-pointer is right on target. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Fires for 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Potent with and without the ball. McCollum is a tremendous spot-up shooter.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official is on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
I think Kevin Durant, it's obvious how much passion and pride he takes in playing the game at the highest level. It is such an honor watching this guy work.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Lillard with it, guarded now by Durant. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Outside Durant to the paint. Griffin passes to Irving. And it's Portland with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw, good, Irving. 7 seconds left in the first. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Powell for 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
I love the energy of Kevin Durant on the defensive.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's KD in at the small forward. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Powell finds Covington. Kicks it out to McCollum. Clock at 4. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Will it go? Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The second effort, and KD with the lay-in. KD's got 7. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard attacking. Here's Covington, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
It's good from long range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Trailblazers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Kept alive. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Lillard. He dishes it to Powell. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. McCollum with the ball. The quick look, no good that time.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
And it's Lillard missing. Brooklyn leading by 16. Durant with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And stolen by Lillard. Powell, no one around him. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Outside Irving. Lillard dishes to Covington. McCollum outside. The shot by Lillard wide open. Another shot. And Covington with a nice bucket inside. Covington's got 4 this quarter.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
And so it's Brooklyn up by a dozen here. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive doors.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the floor for Portland, The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Powell kicks to Lillard, launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Trail Blazers on D, a 12-point game.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's KD, and the layup falls. Durant's got 14.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. In transition, here come the Nets. And Griffin slams it in.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Pass to Nurkic. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Durant against Powell. Down low and stolen by Jordan. To the middle. Here's Irving. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. 13 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Lillard with the bucket. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Powell, that's good.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
Durant with a wide open look. And Durant can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The shot by Powell, no good. Nets leading by 15. Here's Irving. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Robert Covington picks one up.
Boy, that's Kyrie right there. He draws so much defensive attention. Guys want to be physical with him, but this guy able to take contact so well for his size.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. And finished off by Nurkic.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 17. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Nets. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Lillard from outside. The offensive rebound. Covington finds Nurkic. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
never knowing that he was the captain that tore us further apart. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes, smile for the camera, rise of the coast, 12 men.
The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Warriors. One of the all-time greats to be sure, and still at the height of his game. Stephen Curry aiming to put on a show. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another and now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at shooting guard. Thompson from long range. A shot off that time. The Nets go the other way with it.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you could check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the pace, straight footwork, you square up, you got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Nets.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Irving passes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Thompson from long range. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Harden. Irving with a clean look, and the 3 ball is good.
Oh, such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger, the D has no chance there.
Here's Curry. He drains the quick shot. Curry's got his second bucket. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Irving finds Harris. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
No stopping Wiggins there. You have to respect his aggressiveness and fighting mentality.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the wing, Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Durant in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Irving dishes to Jordan, and it's blocked. And here we go. Warriors running again. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. In the corner, it's Wiggins. There's the pass to Wiseman. Kicks it to Green. On its way from Curry for two. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 6. Live from... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone. Klay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant, the pass to Irving. Right side, Jordan. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson for the triple. James Harden with the rebound. Nets trail by 8. Irving attacking, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I don't know how you match up with Kyrie Irving. So great at turning on the jets and then drawing the contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Wiseman kicks to Curry. That 3 off the mark.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No
and
kidding.
yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Back to Jordan, outside for Griffin. Here's Durant. Harden outside. The Nets working the ball around now, and the dunk by Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Thompson for the triple. A rebound by the Nets.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Irving for three. Green with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Iceman no good. Nets trail by 7. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
Thompson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Irving finds KD. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Irving against Green. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
It's Curry out. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a grand finale to the half. Great shot from...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They have a 9-point lead. Check what... Man, that's...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Jordan, and they double up Jordan. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
It's the Nets now. On the wing, Irving. From past the arc. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Green finds Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be. Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Knocked loose, stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge.
That's what it take to be golden. Make or break 'cause the money exposed them. Keep them funny and back with the hard Davis and they probably get cozy. Keep them dummy away from my packers. I hate when they LA, they know me. Keep the money hungry that bakers. Everybody LA my broski. Everyone LA they broski. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands 'cause snakes won't slither around my palms. I can't trust nobody who done ever did me wrong. Gotta cut the ties, can't bring them long no more. Keep it calm. Gotta wash my hands 'cause snakes won't slither around my.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone, with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden. In at the point. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there. Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
And when Griffin. Takes flight, it's a sight to see. Some of the dunks he pulls are just insane.
Curry against Harden. Wiseman kicks to Wiggins. And there's the pass to Wiseman. Back to Wiggins. 4 on the clock. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Wiggins.
You got to respect the interior game of Thompson. I mean, he's confident going right up with them.
Pass to Griffin. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry dishes to Wiseman. And the layup's good off the glass.
He can wow you with his passes. I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
Green against KD. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Jordan's checked in. First quarter, just over a minute played. Harden, the pass to Jordan. Great D that time from Green.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Now here's Wiseman. Left side Curry. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman the pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Jordan kicks to KD. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
It's stolen by Wiseman. Now the Warriors moving it up on its way from Curry for two. Goes back up. Wiseman no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green with the block.
And there's the standout D of Green. Again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
And again, no good by Golden State. Thompson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Lock at 6. Wiseman. Here's Wiggins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. He's off on the first.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 1.
With the anticipation, the angles Clay takes defensively, really impressive.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. KD.
Oh, wow! Nice. And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. KD dishes to Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Warriors lead it. Here's Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
So accomplished from mid-range. Curry is outstanding at finding space to shoot from there.
Nobody near Irving. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a... If you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant, then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 3. The 3, the rebound by Harden.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help. I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Durant against Thompson. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Beyond the arc. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Green. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, man, just pulling up off the dribble. Clay completely in rhythm.
Here's Jordan. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Warriors leading by 8. Takes the 3. Irving grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead. Nice work on the glass, but his defense is even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Outside Curry. From the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Curry outside. A rebound by the Nets. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Nice shot by Thompson.
And what you have to love about Clay, I mean, perfect form on his shot, just so pretty from well beyond the arc.
Nets trail by 14. Durant kicks to Harden. Irving passes to Jordan. Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
To the inside, Griffin with the steal.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down. And with a monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
Thompson in the corner. Fires the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And it's denied. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Harden dishes to Jordan.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Curry outside. And no good. Jordan finds Harden. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by a... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Even with all the rings, Kenny, Draymond still plays with a monster chip on his shoulder.
Yep, he's king of the hill.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Thompson with it, guarded now by Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Outside for Griffin. KD drives in, and it's Jordan with the jam.
You can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
Pass to Green. Thompson in the corner. They get a hand on it, but they get it back. It's up a 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
To the paint, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Look, a big man with major ups. I mean, Griffin wants to use his athleticism as much as possible.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Griffin scores the assist from Harden. Griffin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. On its way from Curry for 2. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Irving. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry with another miss. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. Harden the pass to Jordan. Got a hand on it. 1:43 left to play in the third. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Curry deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 11.
And they're gonna have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in this half, a total of 3 overall.
KD passes to Jordan. And a missed layup.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Thompson against Jordan. Curry on the wing. They double-team Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Thompson for the triple. Sinks the 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Curry and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They retain possession. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lobs it up for Jordan.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
And a deep three from Curry. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead. They lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Jordan, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 4. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the 3. Thompson against Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Irving leading the charge.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Oh, that'll make any coach happy. Aggressive defense, then changing ends quickly.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Look, the more threes he misses, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Athleticism Harden possesses is scary. He's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Outside Curry. It's good. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. It's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Thompson. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Misses off the left iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Here's Harden. Curry with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. It's late enough in the game for him to recognize this is a better option.
Warriors leading by 11. Curry on the wing. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Higgins outside from downtown. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving passes to Jordan. It's stolen by Green. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should
comes out that we've seen.
Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. La Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb. Mike and Mary Jeans, money on me, bustin' on the scene. It's a ball made belt, it look like a king with a. I remember when I ain't had no bread in my account. Now it's like I done lost kind of the amount. Now the crib got a view with a pool. La Ferrari in a can without a roof. All this money always on me like it's glue. Money always on me like a tattoo. I was always in the kitchen like a spoon. Always broke right if we was cool. Then a real hit the womb.
I'm gon' let it shine. This love light of mine. I'm gon' let it shine, let it shine. Light. Living and grinding, hustling and hey. Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it all. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these by the bar. Let's get the paper, the skrilla, the loot, the guap, whatever it's called. Let's get it all. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these. Show these by the bar.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none. And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Davis. Tries again. And James with the nice bucket inside.
Poor job defensively, failing to box out LeBron. You know he's going to find a way to stay active.
Offensive rebound. Green, no luck. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeBron with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here are the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Back to Schroeder. James in the post. Here's Davis. Wiseman with the rebound.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Caldwell Pope against Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
James kicks to Davis. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Green.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Curry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Schroeder finds James. That's tipped, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marc Gasol's checked in for Andre Drummond. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry passes to Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. Goes up the baseline. That shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now LeBron, after the missed 3 from Marc Gasol. Just 4 to shoot. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know, he's smart, he's steady. Marc Gasol, he just knows where to position himself to make that play.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding his
the way he plays defensively, you know what his talent.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's James. Oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Curry with it. He's picked up by LeBron. On the wing, Thompson. Inside, here's Wiseman. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. And they double up James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson passes to Green. Shakes him. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Schroeder over to the wing. Bounce pass from Drummond. Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Okay, looking like his dad Mike on that play. Klay Thompson taking it to the defense.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Curry dishes to Wiseman. Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Schroeder finds James. To the middle. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Morris throws it down.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Caldwell Pope against Curry. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Shooter kicks to Drummond. James outside. Drills the 3-pointer. LeBron's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Back to Green, and the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. Green finds Curry. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Thompson inside the line. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Thompson's got 10 points.
This is where Curry's excellent. Ball in hand, making decisions.
And you just got to love Steph's passion for the game. Even his pregame workout has drawn attention.
GA, let me give you this little story. One time in high school, he got so pumped before a game, he actually hurt himself. He jumped up, hit his forehead, and had to get stitches. The man just loves to play, and he loves this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the dunk by James.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
And Curry, here we go. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
James dishes to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
Fires the 3. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Curry.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, DA. We've got 1:28 left in the third. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Wiggins from outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And the dunk by James.
The king, timeless, saying, I'm going to keep doing what I do until they catch up with me.
Here's Wiseman, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's LeBron, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Davis. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
They get it back. It's tipped, and they get it back. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. On the wing, James. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And there's the call on Curry. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, the Warriors trailing by 10. LeBron passes to Davis. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on James Wiseman. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry against Caldwell Pope. The pass to Thompson. Got a piece of it. James looking around. And James throws it down hard.
You see the tremendous first step, the power. LeBron loves to put the defense back on its heels.
Curry fires from way outside. And another three for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Curry outside. Wiseman no good. Lakers leading by 14. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew